Beautiful South Asia is the most densely populated region in the world. Over the past 20 years, 750 million people, half the region's population, have been affected by natural hazards. The area is particularly vulnerable to climate-related hazards like floods and tropical cyclones, which often affect multiple countries at a time. The impacts of climate change, accelerating urbanization and environmental degradation mean even more people are at risk. In 2015, the European Union and the Global Facility for Disaster Reduction and Recovery (GFDRR) jointly launched the South Asia Capacity Building for Disaster Risk Management Program to help build resilience to climate-related hazards across the region. This international partnership, funded by a €10 million contribution from the European Union, is transforming how countries respond to natural hazards and recover from these extreme events. The program works by strengthening disaster risk management capacity at a national and regional level and facilitating cooperation between countries and institutions to enhance preparedness, contingency planning, and service delivery. Many of the activities are jointly funded by partner organizations. For example, the program works to enhance hydrometeorological agencies in the region, improving early warning systems, hazard monitoring and forecasting, and coordinating information sharing and resources in times of crisis. The enhanced coordination is already having an impact, with 70 national hydromet, disaster risk management, and local agencies strengthened, improved, and sharing life-saving information. In partnership with the Regional Integrated Multi-Hazard Early Warning System for Africa and Asia, RIMES, the South Asia Hydromet Forum focused on service delivery, regional collaboration, and innovation through adoption of a climate early warning approach.
The forum brings in the users sector, so it's not just the governments, the donors, the scientists, the meteorological agencies, but it brings the user's perspective and to provide reliable and credible and timely weather-related data to farmers, to local communities and other economic actors so they can act upon that.
Across the region, over 100 events with more than 2,700 experts have been organized, improving regional early warning systems and contingency planning and expanding cross-border data sharing. In Bhutan, for instance, officials were trained on river system modeling and geographic information visualization, helping the government to develop hazard monitoring and early warning systems.
The project has not only built the capacity for the flood forecasting for the center, but also built the capacity of the professional capacity of the centers in the flood modeling and also the design of the flood forecasting system.
In another example from India, the program supported the development of the transformative India Cooling Action Plan, which recognizes cooling as a development need.
This current heat wave, which is the worst one since temperatures have been recorded. This March was the warmest since temperatures have been recorded. The India Cooling Action Plan is a report that the Government of India had released in 2019. It's one of the first cooling action plans that a country developed. This report builds off that, does a deeper dive in trying to see how these recommendations can be really operationalized. So it goes into the details for space cooling, identifies what are the key investment areas, what are the key policy areas, what are the institutional shifts that would be required. That in itself could have a huge impact on India's energy footprint and thereby carbon emissions in the long run.
Since its inception, the European Union funded South Asia Capacity Building for Disaster Risk Management Program has informed the design of more than $1 billion of World Bank investments for climate resilience in the region, helping to deliver disaster-resilient infrastructure, urban and coastal flood resilience, and the next generation of preparedness planning. Together, we can build long-term resilience to support the most vulnerable and help South Asia to adapt and thrive.